welcome to Some Good Tea, where we drink some tea and share some tea. I'm your host, Katie, and today I will be discussing the weirdness that makes us all a little bit more human with my returning guest, Erin. While we're talking about all these quirky, fun oddities and answering some bizarre questions, Erin and I are enjoying A Lovely Day by the tea company Salty Dog. They're delicious, and I encourage you to check them out. You can learn more about them on our website, where you can follow some links that I've collected very carefully for you so that you don't have to do any work at all, kids. You're welcome. Let's jump right into the episode. Yeah, I'm your host, Katie, and we're already doing so good. I'm here with Erin.
Hey! We're off on a great note.
We are. We're doing great. It's good that it's like the end of the day. We're drinking tea, and we can just wind down.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We can just wind down. We're enjoying what's called it's called Lovely Day, and it's by the Salty Dog Herbal Farm. Don't think about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they picked that name and they were like, this is a great name. But they do make really good tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's a loose leaf tea.
I know, I got to smell it, and that's why I chose it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's passed the smell test.
It is. It's great. It's a spearmint, like rose, jasmine-based tea, very flowery, and it's delicious.
It smells amazing.
It lives up to its name. You drink this tea, you have a lovely day. When I got it, I went to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I got it in person, and I got it iced.
Ooh,
Yeah.
an ice version of this would be amazing.
Yeah. It's a lovely day. It's
Mhm.
a lovely tea. And we're going to be enjoying this tea while we talk about just being weird people.
This is going to be the perfect topic for me.
I'm just really excited. I love this topic. Yeah. I don't know. Isn't that nice?
It's lovely.
Mm-hmm. I told you it lives up to its name.
It does live up to its name.
Would you like to roll the dice, Erin?
Yeah, I would absolutely love to. Gonna give it a little bit of roll. 13.
13. That's probably not going to be unlucky at all. What sock did you put on first this morning?
The right sock.
Oh, okay. Is that pretty typical for you?
Probably. Honestly, I don't pay attention to what sock or
Don't
what
you?
shoe I put on first.
You don't?
But come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I've put on the right sock, like almost always, and the right shoe goes on before the left shoe.
So are you a sock shoe, or are you a sock shoe?
I'm a sock shoe.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a psychopath.
Where you put on sock shoe.
I would never do
I don't
that.
even. Who would do that?
People. I've never witnessed this. Not that I know of.
Just to be chaotic, Katie, when I leave today, I'm going to take off my socks. I'm going to put on the right sock and the right shoe.
Okay.
And then the right sock and the right shoe.
Do
Or
you-
the left sock and the left shoe.
We're at a table right now. I can't see your feet. Do you have your socks on?
I have
Oh,
socks on.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take them
I
off.
wouldn't judge you if you had your socks fully off. I mean, it's kind of hot. You could have taken your socks off when you came into my house.
Nah.
And your shoes. I wouldn't judge.
I always take
It's
off my
fine.
shoes because that's...
Well, yeah, like that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people are weird and they're like, I want to wear my carpet down as fast as possible, and so I'm gonna have everybody leave their shoes on.
and track mud through the house.
Oh my gosh, yeah, seriously. I'm trying to think which sock I put on first. And see, the thing is, today was my day off actually, so I kind of moseyed around this morning. Then I had to go renew my passport.
That sounds
And
fun.
I had all the paperwork done, so it wasn't actually that bad. But I put on my left sock. I think I'm a left sock person.
It's funny how...
I don't know if I know.
I think
But I put my left sock on.
I think it's funny how we don't think about these things
No.
until this question.
Yep.
Like, I never would have thought, oh, I put on, like, And it's funny because
Yeah.
I've had this same conversation with my brother and his wife. We were driving home from like a hockey game or
You talked
something.
about socks?
Like this very same conversation about like
Recently?
yeah, not
my-
not recently, but
Okay.
it was like hockey season last year, so it was like the
Yeah.
end of last year.
That's funny.
But we were just having a conversation in the car, and I think this exact topic got brought up about like habitual habits like this,
Like weird habits
that you don't pay
to.
attention to.
Like
yeah.
what side of your mouth do you start brushing your teeth
Yeah,
first?
yeah. It makes you so self-conscious.
No, it legitimately does.
Like I'm like,
Like-
oh,
like when
that's-
you're around somebody and you're like how you chew your food or whatever.
Mhm,
Like yeah,
mhm.
yeah. It makes you feel like like the things we do without thinking.
Mhm.
We were just talking last night. I had a group of friends over, and we randomly got on the topic of, this is terrible. We got on the topic of people who have amputations, who have experienced amputations, because of an awkward situation that somebody had experienced where they went to go shake someone's hand.
Oh.
Yeah. And like the person that they went to shake their hand didn't have that hand, so there was this awkward, they had to reach over and shake their hand upside down. And the other person, the amputee, played it off like they obviously had this for a while.
I'm sure
they
that's
were
not the first time it had happened.
They were totally chill. They didn't have any issue with it. But like we just do things automatically.
Mhm.
Like you automatically, I take my right hand and I go for your right hand.
Absolutely. It's always, for me, it's always the right hand.
Yeah, because right hand dominant, and I
Mhm.
feel like left hand dominant people always go left hand, or just like whatever your culture norm is
Mhm.
to greet someone. And so you wouldn't think walking up to someone, now check and make sure they have both of their hands. but since then, that person now does do that before they shake any new person's hand. They're like, do they have both their hands?
Do they have both arms and both hands?
To make sure that they don't make it awkward for that person, which is like, okay, that's really nice. That's thoughtful. But you just don't think about that.
When I had my surgery done earlier this year, I was at like some activity, and a couple guys had come up to me introducing themselves, and of course my right arm is fully in a brace.
Yeah.
Like fully, it would be the same concept of like seeing someone that has an amputee, like their right arm or their left arm is obviously missing.
Yeah.
My arm is obviously in a brace and cannot move. And he does the right hand shake. And I was like, and it was like this awkward exchange where I was like, I can't move this arm. Give me your left. And I give him my left hand, and he still shakes my left hand with his right.
Well, yeah, because it's like you just have to.
Yeah.
You're both stuck in this situation now.
And I just was like, oh, golly.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. So, been there, not quite with an
really
amputee. I wasn't an amputee, but surgery.
You were new to it, so you
Definitely.
didn't have the immediate, like, I've done this 100 million times, versus this person who's like, I've experienced this for who knows how long, and I know how to play it off, so that this other person who's maybe this is the first time they've met someone like this, they just don't know, because we don't think about that stuff. We don't think about what sock did you put on, whose hand did you shake first, like how do you chew your food, like just it's, we don't think about that. Is it a push or a pull door? We don't think about it. Being a human is weird.
It certainly is interesting.
I'm gonna roll the dice and see what we get next.
Go for it.
Ooh, it's a 19. That's pretty good.
So satisfying.
I know. I love that little dice tower.
It is fun.
Tell me something you cared very much about as a child and could not care less about now. That's a tough question for me, because there's like so many things that I still enjoy, right? Obviously. Like, and like, I don't know, there's still things that it's like maybe that I don't have in my life, but I still appreciate. Right? Like, we collected Pokemon cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have them anymore, much to my chagrin. I would be financially well off if I did. Or like my brothers have all the Hot Wheels cars. It's not that I don't appreciate the Hot Wheels car collection that we had when we were 10, but like, but it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Or like, I love Legos. I love Legos.
Oh,
I still, yeah.
Don't get me started on Legos. I have so many.
Yeah, right? Like, I still really like Legos. Like people have given me Legos as an adult for Christmas, and it is great. So, but something that I really liked as a kid, but I don't care about. It's just like, meh. Now, I don't know.
Because there's obviously things that you grow out of as a kid. Like, you really loved toys as a kid. You really loved, like, for me, it was, like, stuffed animals. But then, like, you don't have them as an adult.
I still have basically all of my stuffed animals. The ones that I got rid of, there's, like, specific ones that I'm like, Katie, that was stupid. You shouldn't have gotten rid of that specific one versus other ones. It was like, yeah, that's okay. That one could go.
Right.
But, like...
But like again, like you still like I still have all of my stuffed animals too. But it's like it's not like you're saying you don't care about them. Like you could care less. Like you have them, but they're
like there's still value to like the memory and the things that they meant to me then and now, if that makes sense, right? But something that like doesn't have that anymore.
What about people? What if we changed it? What about, like, if there's a person that you really cared about as a kid and then now as an adult you could care less about?
No, not at all. In fact, like, they're like my childhood best friend. Like, the handful of those people, like, if I could find you wherever you are. Like, yeah, if we could, like, reconnect somehow, like, that would be awesome, you know? Yeah, like, people are important to me. If people listening to this podcast don't know by now, I'm an extrovert. I like people. I want people to like me. Yeah, no, like, I'm trying to think of, like people who are mean to me. But the context of this question is that, like, I cared about them, right? So, yeah, no, like, I don't know. That's hard. I know.
I'm even
question.
trying to think of something, because like every time I think about a person or something, I'm like, yeah, but I think I would still like care about that person.
There's still
nowadays.
value. Yeah, there's still value to that relationship of like what it was, even if that person has changed. Like, I still value what it was then, and would be like, hey, like, thank you for, you know, what that was. Yeah. Like, appreciate that. Yeah. And I hope your life is good, you know? Like, yeah. Yeah, like.
Even, like, a toy or anything like that.
I mean, there is, okay, but see, like, this doesn't work, but, cause, like, there's things that I was given that I didn't like.
Okay.
That I didn't even want at the time, but you, like, had to keep, you know, those kinds of gifts.
Yeah.
Like, I was given a Furby by Santa. It was a black and white Furby. It was, like, the full-sized Furby.
Ugh.
With all the bells and whistles, and including the demon inside. And, I don't know if I care less about it now. I just want to make sure that it doesn't come back to haunt me. Because it sure did. Yeah. Haunt me at the time. I don't actually know what happened to that Furby. I do know that it went through the normal Furby life cycle of, it was cute, it became possessed.
Naturally.
Yep. Its batteries did die, but it did not. And
it's like gremlins almost.
No, they
were like gremlins.
They were like the embodiment of gremlins.
Just don't give it water or food past
I never did.
Good.
I wanted it to be gone, but you also like had to keep it happy because if you didn't, it would stab you in your sleep or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it would like wake up in the middle of the night and be like, me. Like, it was so scary. It got this like demon voice where, because the batteries were dead, so it'd be like, like, it was awful. And it had one eye that like twitched.
Louise.
No, it was so bad. But I was scared to get rid of it because it's like, what if this thing like crawls through the vents or something? I was young and I just knew it was gonna get me. So I don't know what happened to it, but it left my life at some point. I really don't want it to come back. So I guess my answer is Furbies.
Okay, there you go.
I don't care. I didn't care for it at the time for safety reasons, and I still don't.
That's a very good answer.
Thanks.
Furbies are not worth anything.
They're not cute. I don't like them. It's just, that's how it's always gonna be.
What are those dolls that everyone's obsessed with nowadays? It's like the new thing that's come out. It's like a certain type of doll that's...
The Labubu?
Those things, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't. If that's your jam, like, good for you.
Good for you.
I feel like every generation is gonna have its weird thing that they become obsessed with and cling to. Like, that's fine. That's totally fine for you to do. But, like, I'm sorry for your loss.
I went to a soccer game recently on a date, and we were this group of adults were walking past us, and one of them had a backpack on, and one of them had one of those, and we listen and we don't judge, Erin. I tried. It's just not my life choice, but good for that person.
Hey, you know what? They're probably really happy.
And if they're happy, great.
If
that makes them happy, then absolutely. That's just not something that would make me happy, but that's okay.
That's okay. That is okay. They got to spend their adult money on something. They got to stimulate this economy somehow.
Yeah.
That's funny. That is really funny. Well, once you're done pouring yourself your second or third cup of tea, I don't really know which.
Second.
Okay, there you go. Would you like to roll the dice again?
Yeah. Let's put this around, get it around the mic. Alrighty. Oh, I rolled a 19 again.
It's a popular question.
I don't think I can answer that question.
That's a really tough question. I was surprised by it.
8.
Adults go to the gym, we hike, we run, we go biking on the sides of mountains, go to scary movies, diet, whatever that means, climb rock walls, jump out of airplanes, and do other dangerous and or potentially fatal things for fun. Why?
Adrenaline, baby.
You, okay, specifically, not to call you out, you yeeted yourself off a mountain while you were snowboarding.
It wasn't on purpose, though. Let me be frank with that. Well, okay, no, it was. Like, snowboarding. Snowboarding.
She's like, I'm gonna defend myself, immediately backs out.
Because snowboarding was on purpose. The falling was not on purpose.
It's falling with style.
It was falling with style.
Yes.
And I don't think we didn't quite cover my accident in the last episode that I was on with the injury.
Never
gave it away.
Full details.
Yes.
They just know that you were gravely injured.
Gravely injured. Yes. So
don't worry, everybody. She's still mostly here.
The
amputee that they met was not Erin.
I still very much have control of both of my arms and hands and fingers.
Yes.
But briefly, I went snowboarding, and I was coming down off of one of the runs. I had never been on this run before, or I'd never been up to this particular location, so I didn't know really what I was doing. At least, I'm an intermediate rider.
I feel like you're doing pretty dang good. I feel like you know your skill level, you know your, like, limitations.
Definitely. I'm not one to take risks Okay, I shouldn't. Oh no!
Yeah,
Now I'm shooting myself in the foot.
Here's the thing. I've seen you take risks.
You have. I do.
Not all of them. Not all of them are. Not all of them are the most.
I can't even get away with this because I'm like, I don't take risks. After I'd injured myself, I got back up on the snowboard and was then proceeding to go off jumps because I thought it would be fun. So I am a risk taker.
Yes, you are.
In this particular one, it was more of like it wasn't a groomed run. It was more of like
it was a little rough.
It was a little rough, and I didn't see
powdery.
Really powdery.
Oh, very powdery.
Very powdery. And I'm mostly used to groomed runs, and so like powder, there's a particular way you have to ride in powder. You have to keep your feet up a little bit so that your snowboard doesn't just nosedive into the powder. You have to keep it up and
around.
Exactly. And so there was like a 7-foot drop maybe.
Oh.
Off of a rock that I didn't see because I couldn't see because it was super foggy too, and it was super snowy.
Dang.
And I was trying to like slow myself down so my board was basically like perpendicular to like the ground, if that makes sense. So it was like kind of sideways.
Yeah.
And then as I was slowing down, I didn't see this rock, and so I went off of this jump, of this little
like straight
down with a perpendicular board. And so when I hit the ground, my board just obviously cut in, and instead of like tucking my body in and like tucking my arms in and kind of crisscrossing, which is what you're supposed to do when you fall, I went complete starfish with my arms. Well,
because you just got dumped.
And I was trying to brace myself.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, trying to brace myself.
Yeah, your reaction would have just been to,
yeah, exactly.
To, like, brace,
and so
like, I should be a burrito.
Yeah. So this right shoulder got dislocated, and then it spontaneously relocated, but it had already done its damage. I tore my anterior labrum and a couple other things in there, and so
it was bad, kids. It was a bad time.
It was pretty bad, and it ended up leading me to have surgery a couple weeks later. And so, but that kind of goes full circle because then even though I went and saw I went to the nurses station or whatever, the ski patrol, and they looked at me and they were like, well, you're fine. Like it's not obviously dislocated. I was like, yeah,
well,
it's fine.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but it was.
It was dislocated for a few seconds.
But then, and it hurt, and they gave me an ice pack, and they were like, you probably should be done for the day,
Yeah?
Logically.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
But I was there with my cousin and his wife, and then her brothers.
Still fresh powder.
And we're still fresh
Calling
powder.
your name.
And it was our first run, and I didn't want to ruin, and I didn't have a way, because they were my ride.
They were your ride. Oh.
And I didn't want to, sit out the rest of the day. And I didn't want to be
around.
Yeah, and
eating chili at the lodge.
Yeah, I had done similar things like this with my shoulder, where it's it had subluxated out, but it always went.
Just rub some dirt in it.
Rub some dirt in it. It goes away after a
Walk
couple
it
days.
off, Erin.
That's what I thought I had done, even though it was burning
significantly,
and it
more
was
painful?
significantly more painful.
Mm-hmm.
But after the ibuprofen and after the ice, which didn't really help.
Probably not.
I met back up with them because they were like, hey, where'd you go? And I was like, well, this happened. I fell. My arm hurts, but I'm good. Then we went back up on the groomed runs because adrenaline, kids.
Don't. No. Don't. No, kids. No.
But I had a great time the rest of the day, though. Once the ibuprofen kicked in, and I thought, I'm fine.
It was your last run of the year, so I guess it's
It was. That was definitely
you gotta go out.
Yeah.
Go out swinging like a starfish.
Go out. I almost said spread eagle, but that's not the right term.
No. So, okay. Yeah, so I guess your answer to that question is because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
Well, and I think, too, that, we humans are naturally, I don't know, not naturally, but some of us are, natural thrill seekers, and we just enjoy that rush of, feeling like you're gonna die. People that skydive, people, roller coasters, that, rush that it gives you.
It doesn't, so, I've been skydiving, and I love roller coasters. They are not the same thing.
No, I've heard they're different.
Very different. It doesn't I'm not scared by roller coasters people who are scared by roller coasters probably feel like they're gonna die, and I'm really sorry for you. I love them. They are amazing.
They're amazing.
They're so great. It is a great time every time. Skydiving, like, you're like a little bit nervous, you know, when you're in this tiny plane with way too many people that you're like, I don't know how we got off the ground. So like you're like a little bit nervous, but then like legitimately once you jump out of the plane, which you're never supposed to do, it does not feel like you're falling at all. It literally just feels like you're being smushed against a pane of glass because the air is pushing against you so hard, you don't feel like you're falling. The air is just pushing against you really, really hard. So, you feel like you're being smushed against the ground. And, but you have this great view.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You have this great view. You cannot hear a thing. You cannot hear anything. You cannot make any sound. You have to breathe through your teeth because the air is rushing so fast. You can't breathe through your nose. So you have to breathe through your teeth to slow down the air because otherwise you could like pass out. And yeah, it does not feel like you're falling. There is absolutely no sensation of falling whatsoever because it's just your brain is like, can't process this. It's just like, this is too weird. It doesn't really feel like falling or flying or anything at all until you pull your chute, and then you're basically just hang gliding. And I personally like that better because I like roller coasters. I like flying. I like the sensation of your stomach dropping. That still doesn't feel like I'm gonna die. That feels like I'm on a roller coaster. that feels like I'm cruising around. I'm doing loop-de-loops. You know, I'm playing around with my sensation of balance and throwing it off. Yeah, like the moment before you jump out of the plane, the moment where you're like a little bit scared of like, should I not do this? That's not fun.
Yeah.
That's not fun. But it lasts for like 2 seconds, and then you're like, oh, this is fine. This is totally fine.
Still is on my list of things to do is go skydiving.
I do recommend it.
I am also terrified though because I've heard horror stories of people breaking legs and everything.
Yeah,
you know, like there's always those risks associated with it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's risks associated with everything. Like snowboarding. There's risks with everything. I 10 out of 10 would recommend, but honestly, I feel like better, and it kind of depends on like, well, what are you going for? I like hang gliding way better because like you get more of the sense of like I feel more like I'm flying. I would love to be able to do something like a squirrel suit thing or something like that where you really can just like fly fully. That would be cool. But yeah, when you're in free fall, you're just being smushed. It just feels like you're getting smushed against a plane of glass. And it's not scary because you're so high up off the ground. It's just like it's like you're looking out of an airplane window, but the airplane window is everywhere.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
And you can look around and it's like, wow, this is really beautiful. Okay. Is this it? Like, it's just kind of like, here we are.
You're like, all right.
Here it is. This is it now. Okay. But you can't say anything. Like in the movies when they're like, ah, and they're falling and they're like screaming to each other or whatever. No, sorry guys. You can't scream, you can't yell, you can't, even if somebody was like on a mic or something, unless you had headphones in, you couldn't hear them.
Can't hear anything just because the rush of the wind and everything.
And they wouldn't be able to be on a mic talking to you while they were also falling because you can't, your diaphragm's not strong enough to push air out because you're falling so fast. The air pushing against your mouth overrides that, so you can't exhale hard enough to talk.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can't talk. You can't scream. Nobody can hear you.
But then, like, going back to the original question of, like, why people do that, though, again, it's fun. It releases endorphins. It makes you feel good.
I don't think it's because we want to feel like we're going to die. I think it's because we want to feel like we're alive.
Yeah. Maybe that was a better way to word that, but...
Because, like, the fear, the, like, oh, my gosh, I might die, or, oh, my gosh, something bad might happen. Oh, my gosh, this plane is so rickety and small. That fear of the, like, oh, I'm so scared of roller coasters, or, like, or whatever you're afraid of. Like, that's totally different. You don't go back and do that thing if it's that. But if you're like, dang, I feel, like, so alive, this was awesome. You go back and do that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's great. You're like, let's do this all the time. Whether it's, like, the log flume ride at the local park or whatever, or you get into base jumping.
Base jumping.
Yeah.
And maybe if you're a psychopath, maybe you do feel like you want to die, and then that's where you get your pleasure from.
Maybe not.
Or if you're one of those weirdos.
Maybe not. Would you like to roll the dice?
Yeah, I'd love to.
I think we have time for one more question.
Natural 20!
Natural 20! Tell me something that you as an adult do because no one else has ever corrected you. No one taught you this. You just do this.
Oh, boy. That's a good question. I mean, like, the way I do my makeup, because no one taught me how to do my makeup.
No, that's legit. That is fine. Yeah.
Like the way that
I feel like that's actually, like, more common than we realize.
Yeah.
Like, you either learned it from watching tutorials or you just kind of, like, figured it out.
Yeah,
and you looked at the thing on the package and you're like, okay. Or you watched a thing online. Like, my roommates taught me how to do my makeup, and then I watched a bunch of tutorials, and then I just, like, figured it out.
Yeah. And I don't even, like, go all out with makeup. Like, I just...
Oh, whatever. I think when you, like, doll up and you do, like, your cute eyeshadow and stuff, I think you look so cute.
Oh, thank you.
You do.
But no one, my sister, like, kind of showed me pointers, but, like, she goes more extravagant, and, like, she does, like, all of, like, the pencil eyeliner and everything. I don't really do that. I don't like my face looking like it's, like, my eyes looking like it's, like, just overrun with
really just on there
black
just,
and
like, so much color,
just, like,
and mascara.
Like, when I do my makeup for Fanex,
eyeliner.
when it feels like you have, like,
layers
upon layers, like, that's a necessity because it's for a costume.
You're
it's
cosplaying,
for
so that's different.
Yeah, but, like, I don't want that to feel like that's on my face just
all the time
when I'm going to work or when I'm going on a date, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I feel like that. Just very basic, very simple. Like, I'll come, or my sister will come over and she'll be like, oh, do it this way, like do this, and I'm like, let me do it how I do it.
Let me do my thing.
Let me do my thing.
Yeah, let me do my thing the way I want to do my thing.
And, like, same thing with, like, hair too, because, like, as a kid, I had a A-line bob, and I never, like, so I never learned how to put my hair in a ponytail because I never had to. I learned how to put my hair in a ponytail in high school.
Whoa.
Because I then grew it out for basketball, and so I had to put it in a ponytail for basketball. And even then, when I first started playing, I'd had my teammates, they would do my hair for me. Like, they would put my hair in ponytails for me.
Putting your hair in a ponytail takes, like, 2 seconds.
I know that now because I do it now.
Okay.
But, like, I'd always be like, can you put my hair up?
I don't even know how to describe it. You just grab it and, like, wrap it
and do another wrap, and
yeah, you just, like,
that.
slip the scrunchie off your hand with your finger. Like, you just, like, you just pull the hair through. Like, I don't. Thinking about it makes my brain hurt.
Oh, yeah. And that's how it is now. Like, I can do a ponytail all day,
like,
every day.
You just, like, whoop, and then whoop.
But, like, no one had taught me. And, like, so then like I figured it out now, but like doing my hair, like curling my hair and straightening it, never really was taught even how to do that. And it sounds simple, but there is
oh my gosh,
a technique to straightening your hair and curling your hair.
You could burn yourself like so easily.
And you could burn your hair if you don't do it correctly either.
100%.
And you know, and so
you've got to use product and
like stuff like that. Like when my sister does my hair, it looks like I have naturally straight hair. When I do my hair and straighten it,
it looks like you straightened it.
It looks like I straightened it, but it looks like, you know, there's a few waves in there.
Little wispies.
Little wispies.
Yeah, little wispy wisp.
And I feel like those are lame examples because I can't think of anything like, oh, I do this and this because, you know, like.
I think those are very valid.
Those are like real life examples.
Those are real life. That's all this is.
This genuine real life examples. Yeah.
Genuine real life podcast.
That's right.
We're just normal people.
Unadulterated.
Unadulterated. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it first. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, no, like, my mom didn't really teach me how to do makeup or anything. Love you, Mom. I know you like to listen to the podcast. You're great. But yeah, I just like kind of figured out makeup on my own, which I think is totally fine. Like that's totally fine. And like you can kind of do it to your comfort level, which I think is also totally fine. You know, like some girls are like really into wearing a lot of makeup and some aren't. I feel like it's totally fine.
Yeah, like they get real big into like the contouring and the full face.
Yeah. Or some people are really into like mostly eye stuff. Great. Awesome. I like doing makeup. For me, it's mostly like I got time. I feel like I don't have time. I feel like I have so much other stuff I have to do and that I have to balance. And then it's just like, and you just don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
And the other problem that I've always run into is that I have really deep set eyes. And so then I have a hard time finding the right products to make sure that it lasts.
Sure.
And then my eyes are really sensitive and my skin's really sensitive. And so like I had to go on my whole like journey to find everything that would work for my eyes and my skin and this and that. It's hard being a girl.
Yes.
It is like so hard.
It is very hard.
Yeah. Like people do not understand the difficulty of figuring out like, will this eyeshadow stay on my eye? Will it bleed into my eye? Will it blind me? Is it going to make my mascara look weird? Is it going to
Will it even stay on your face?
Will it stay on my face more than 5 minutes, or will it bead up into the crease and look weird?
That's what mine does.
Okay, so primer?
I do have primer.
Right.
I do have primer, but even so, I feel like it still does that.
I can share my brand with you. There's one that I absolutely love. It will last all day.
Great.
It will last all freaking day. It took me like 5 years to find this thing. I will never go back. I will never freaking go back. You can go to the gym. You can go swimming. This stuff will not come off.
We'll go snowboarding. No.
No. Skydiving though.
Yeah.
You can go skydiving. Yeah. Same thing with I really like using and you've seen the lip stain that I like.
I have some lip stain.
Yeah,
at your
lip stain
suggestion
is where it's at. You can't, and it took me a while to figure out because I was like, man, where are these girls all getting these like dark, beautiful red lips, or these like blue or purple, or like these gorgeous colors, and they don't come off onto things. Where is this coming from? What is the secret? And then I figured out, oh, lip stain.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's where it's at.
You just gotta ask people questions, and I might be an or like an extrovert, but I don't ask questions. So it's just like you just gotta ask questions. Be like, where did you get your beautiful lip color? I need to know so that I can also get it. And yeah, lip stain. I highly recommend. It's great. If you want lip color that doesn't come off on like your teacup while you're drinking your delicious, lovely day.
It has indeed been a lovely day.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like a thing that I do that I just like do as a person that nobody like taught me that I just like do. Hmm. You're being like so careful.
I don't want to spill it.
That's what the saucer's for.
Yeah, I know it, but
I feel like there's like I have a lot of things that I just like taught myself. But there's also just like weird things that you don't think about, right? Like the sock thing.
mm-hmm.
Right? Like I have like my like nightly routine of like you take your makeup off. You like brush your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You floss your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You use your mouthwash. You like get your pajama shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But like I always start on like the left side of my mouth and go to the right side of my mouth.
I'm trying to think about what I do with my teeth.
Right? Like, and
I think I do the same thing.
Like
I
top to bottom.
Yeah.
Right? Like top to bottom, left to right. You know? And like, the logic to me is like, okay, I want to brush my teeth first to get all the gunk. And then you want to get in between your teeth to get the stuff that your brush couldn't get.
Uh-huh.
And then you want to do your mouthwash very last to get everything else. So it's like nice and fresh.
I'll sometimes, if I'm really, really feeling up to it, I sometimes will brush, floss, and then brush again.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like
and then mouthwash. But
and mouthwash after you do a second
brushing. That doesn't happen very often, but
yeah, because like I feel like the cherry on top is always the mouthwash.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like my mouthwash. It makes my mouth feel so clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And it helps my mouth not feel like that gross, like
mm-hmm.
morning mouth grossness.
Yeah.
I always know if I was like too lazy the night before to like do my full routine and I've skipped the mouthwash part because then I wake up and my mouth's like cottony.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's the worst. Nobody taught me this. I just do it.
I have one more good example if we have time about something that no one teaches you.
Yeah.
And this is pertaining to me particularly now. Dating.
Oh.
Dating, like steady dating, serious dating.
Oh.
Because like
okay.
Your parents, here's the because
there's a lot of unspoken stuff in relationships that honestly needs to be spoken.
Mm-hmm. So everybody, I'm dating someone.
Oh my gosh.
And I've never dated before. Like steady.
Been in a relationship. Yes, we should clarify.
Yes. I've never like steady dated, been in a relationship, had a boyfriend, kind of that whole thing.
Different.
And there's lots of things that I'm learning.
That's great.
Which is great. Which is what I mean. And
I feel like that's
you're always going
to.
About. Yes,
that's what it's all
yes,
about. Relationships
absolutely.
is all about communication and learning.
Yes, absolutely. And you're going to learn, no matter how many dates you've been on, no matter how many relationships you've been in, you're always going to learn.
Oh yeah.
But like my parents did a particularly bad job about explaining like natural feelings and natural things. Like how you feel when you date, like, and that's something that you experience, but like, I just feel like my parents didn't do us justice and explain.
Okay. They just were never like, hey kiddo, one day you're going to be sitting next to that cute boy or girl that you just really like. And you're just going to really want to hold his hand. Like they didn't just like say shit like that.
No. And like my parents always like taught us. Like,
okay, moms and dads out there, let me just, like, see how I just said it just like that? And it was just about holding hands, right? But you can just sit your kiddo down and just be like, hey, kiddo, one day you're going to be sitting next to boy or girl. And you're just really going to want to hold their hand, kiss their face, get closer to them. And that's normal and natural and it's okay. And we can talk about it. Like, have those conversations. Normalize it. Make your kid feel comfortable. with you.
And I feel like it would be better
and with the situation.
And with the situation. And my parents were never like very affectionate with each other growing up.
And that's
okay.
Fine. That's their relationship.
Yes. But then I feel like growing up and never seeing that, I always thought it was like bad if you like wanted to hold a boy's hand, or like that's literally what I grew up. And I'm
really
25.
sad.
I've dated, I've had experiences going on dates. I know how to act with that. I know what to say, things like that. But like now having like being in like a more serious relationship, like there's some things I'm like, is this what you do? Like,
baby,
is this normal? You know?
Yeah.
And like the holding hands on that part is fine.
Yes.
You know, but
yes.
But and then even for him, for my boyfriend, he's been in a similar situation where he never has steady dated. He said he went on like one date in high school.
Oh my gosh.
And it was when he was 19.
Oh my gosh.
And like then he's never really gone on dates. Like he said that like I'm his first girlfriend kind of a thing, and so I just don't think that his parents have really told him. And like,
guys, we are
and maybe it's just a Utah thing, because Utah, that's how we are.
No,
I feel like that's how it is.
But like I don't like that. It's like the phrase.
No, I don't like it either.
It's like the phrase of saying like, well, that's just how boys are. Well, that's just how it is. It's always been done that way, therefore it should just be. No, like we're better than this, guys. Like it's one thing for the sex education to be piddly and sad, or like health education to be piddly and sad, but just like helping your kids to be comfortable around the opposite sex. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. It's really important for your children, moms and dads, to see you being affectionate towards each other. Like, hold each other's hands. Help each other in the kitchen. Take the trash out. Like, have cute little pet names with each other. Like, give each other a good morning kiss as you go off to work. Like, let your kids see you being a cute, mushy couple. Mm-hmm. They'll roll their eyes and they'll be like, Mom, Dad, you're so gross. Like, do that. That's important. They need to see that. And, like, maybe your love language is giving cute little notes to each other.
Yeah.
Or, like, spending time with each other. Or whatever. Mm-hmm. But, like, whatever it is, do that thing. Let your kids see you doing that thing. And also work on the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, work on the other ones. Because we need to cultivate all of the love languages. We need to have our kids seeing us cultivating the other love languages. That's healthy, that's normal, that's good. And kids need to have examples of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And, like, if they're not getting it from you, Mom and Dad, then they are gonna try to get it from somebody else. And do you really want the people that you're so scared of teaching your kids something else? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
If you're so scared of the world as it is today, what?
Yeah.
I'm really sad for you. I'm really sad. I'm really, really happy that you're having these experiences now. Ask a lot of questions. Just be really open.
Yeah.
With each other, right? That's the most
we
important
have been,
thing.
Yes, very much
yeah,
so.
like that's the most important thing. Like if you're like not sure in a situation, if you're reading body language right or whatever, if you're like, is he comfortable? Does he want to put his arm around me right now while we're watching this movie? Just ask.
Yeah.
Or if you're like, we're like picking up groceries and I really want him to hold my hand while we're walking, just say so.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Just like over communicate so that you can learn each other's body language and each other's love language. Like, just over communicate.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like we've been doing really great at communicating.
That's awesome.
But just like the overall,
like what's normal to feel.
Yeah, just all of that. Like just never, my parents never really
just talked
about that and was just real with us about like these feelings are normal and like this is normal when you date and like you know, kind of a thing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And so,
well, that's okay. That's what friends are for.
That is what friends are for.
That is what friends are for.
And I have very great friends.
I mean, we do try. You're obligated to say that right now because you're on my podcast.
Secretly, I hate Katie and everything about her. No.
I knew it. That girl was a troublemaker from the start. Well, Erin, thank you so much for being so willing to come on.
Of course, anytime. I love being on your podcast, and it's such a fun time just to sit and chat with you.
Okay. I really like sharing my tea with you.
Your tea is always fantastic, and I love coming over and drinking it because you know how to make really good tea, and I don't.
That's another thing that I just like figured out. It's a lot of trial and error, so keep it up. Keep it up. There's one today, the Lovely Day herbal tea. I brewed it in my big, tall teapot because I was making a lot for the podcast. And I used about a tablespoon, because it's a big teapot, in my little strainer. And I would say I probably only used about another tablespoon of honey for this tea. And that's it. We steeped it for 8 minutes. That's it. That's all.
Alrighty.
That's how you get this tea. Well, and you have to buy it also.
Yes. I do have a nice plethora of tea, thanks to you, actually.
You're welcome.
And I love it.
You're welcome. Well, guys, this is all we have time to talk about for today, but we will talk at you later. Thank you for listening to Some Good Tea. This podcast is possible because of listeners like you. So if you enjoy listening to us and you want more of this kind of content, go ahead and take a look at our website, somegoodtea.com. Give us a like and follow over on Instagram and Facebook, and share us with your friends and family to help us continue to grow. We appreciate all of your support, and we will talk at you later.